Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Liza English Podcast.
Hey, everyone. It's great to have you here today.
If this is your first time listening, welcome. This is the place where we help you improve your English through real conversations, everyday situations, and practical topics. I'm your host, Liza, and I'm here with my co-host, Chris.
Hey, everyone. I'm Chris, and we're excited to spend some time practicing English with you today.
Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode.
That's right. We upload new English podcast episodes every day to help you improve your English speaking, listening, vocabulary, and confidence.
And if you enjoy today's conversation, please give the video a like and share it with a friend who's learning English too.
All right, let's get started.
Today's topic is exercise, healthy habits, and staying active.
All right, let's continue our conversation about exercise.
Let's talk about gyms. Do you enjoy going to the gym?
Sometimes.
That doesn't sound very convincing.
Let me explain. I like the idea of going to the gym. I like how it makes me feel afterward. But getting there is sometimes the difficult part.
I think many people understand that.
It's funny. Before a workout, I can think of 100 reasons not to go.
Such as?
Well, maybe I'm tired. Maybe it's too hot.
That's a classic excuse.
Maybe it's too cold.
Another classic.
Maybe I should wait until tomorrow.
The most dangerous excuse of all.
Exactly.
The funny thing is that people are incredibly creative when they don't want to exercise.
That's true.
I've heard people say they're too busy, too tired, too stressed, too comfortable, or simply not in the mood.
And I've probably used most of those excuses myself.
I think we all have.
The strange thing is that after exercising, I almost never regret it.
That's such an important point.
Before exercising, it feels difficult. After exercising, it feels worth it.
That's been my experience too.
What do you think is better? Exercising at home or going to the gym?
I think both can work.
Really?
Yes. Some people love the gym environment. Being around other people helps them stay motivated.
That makes sense.
But other people prefer exercising at home because it's convenient.
That's definitely a big advantage.
You don't need to travel anywhere.
And nobody is waiting for a machine you're using?
Very true.
I think the best option depends on the person.
Absolutely.
Some people need the structure of a gym. Others prefer the flexibility of home workouts.
The important thing is finding something sustainable.
What does sustainable mean in this situation?
It means something you can continue doing for months or years.
That's a great definition.
Because the goal isn't to exercise perfectly for 1 week.
The goal is to stay active consistently.
Exactly.
Let's talk about motivation.
Ah, yes. Everyone wants more motivation.
That's true.
But I think people sometimes misunderstand motivation.
How so?
Many people believe successful people are always motivated.
I've thought that before.
But I don't think that's true.
Really?
No, I think successful people often take action even when they don't feel motivated.
That's discipline.
Exactly.
Motivation comes and goes.
But habits can stay.
That's a powerful idea.
Imagine someone who only exercises when they feel motivated.
They might exercise twice a month.
Possibly.
But someone who has a habit exercises whether they feel motivated or not.
And over time, those small actions create big results.
That's true for exercise.
And it's true for learning English as well.
I knew we'd find a way to connect this to English.
Of course.
It's actually a great comparison.
Definitely.
Nobody becomes fluent in English overnight.
Just like nobody becomes healthy after one workout.
Progress takes time.
But every practice session counts.
Every workout counts.
Every small step matters. Let's talk about something that doesn't get discussed enough.
What's that?
The connection between exercise and mental health.
That's a really important topic.
Have you noticed a difference in your mood when you're exercising regularly?
Absolutely.
In what way?
I usually feel calmer, I have more energy, I sleep better, and I generally feel more positive.
That's interesting, because many people think exercise is only about physical health. But there are mental benefits too.
Definitely. For example, if I've had a stressful day, a walk can completely change how I feel.
Really?
Yes. The problem might still exist, but my mind feels clearer.
I know exactly what you mean.
Sometimes when we're stressed, we spend hours thinking about a problem.
And often, we don't find a solution.
Exactly.
But after some exercise, things can look very different.
It's almost like pressing a reset button.
That's a great way to describe it.
Do you think modern life makes it harder for people to stay active?
I do.
Why?
Because many jobs involve sitting for long periods of time.
That's true.
People sit while working, sit while traveling, and then sit again when they get home.
Sometimes the only exercise people get is walking to the refrigerator.
That's probably true for some people.
And I'm not judging. I've had days like that myself.
Thank you for your honesty. The challenge is that inactivity can become a habit very quickly.
That's true.
If you spend months doing very little exercise, being inactive starts to feel normal.
But the opposite is also true.
What do you mean?
Once exercise becomes part of your routine, it starts to feel normal too.
That's a great point.
Human beings are surprisingly adaptable.
We get used to whatever we do consistently.
Let's talk about energy.
Ah, yes. The thing everyone wants more of.
Exactly.
Have you ever noticed that exercise actually gives you more energy?
That's one of the strangest things about it.
Why do you say that?
Because before exercising, people often feel too tired to exercise.
That's true.
But after exercising, they often feel more energetic than before.
It sounds completely backwards.
It really does.
Yet many people experience exactly that.
I certainly have.
Me too.
I think exercise also helps people feel more confident.
In what way?
Because every time you complete a workout, you're proving something to yourself.
That's an interesting perspective.
You're proving that you can keep promises to yourself.
I like that.
Confidence often grows when we consistently do things we said we would do.
That's a
powerful lesson.
And it applies to much more than exercise.
You know, whenever people talk about exercise, they often focus only on workouts.
That's true. But being healthy involves much more than exercise.
Exactly.
Exercise is important, but so are sleep, nutrition, hydration, and daily habits.
In other words, I can't exercise for 30 minutes and then eat 10 pizzas.
Unfortunately, that's not how it works.
I was afraid you might say that.
Although I think balance is important.
What do you mean?
I think many people make the mistake of trying to be perfect.
That's a good point.
They create a very strict plan.
Wake up at 5 in the morning.
Exercise every day.
Eat perfectly.
Never miss a workout.
Never enjoy dessert again.
Exactly.
And then what happens?
Usually they get tired of the plan because it's too difficult to maintain.
That's true.
Small changes are often more effective than dramatic changes.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Instead of saying, I'm going to exercise 2 hours every day, maybe start with 20 minutes, 3 times a week.
That sounds much more realistic.
Exactly.
I think consistency is more important than intensity.
I completely agree.
Because if a habit is too difficult, most people won't continue.
That's true. Whether we're talking about exercise, studying, or learning English.
Haha, there it is again.
We always come back to English.
It's our job.
Let's talk about sleep for a moment.
Yes. The habit many people know is important, but don't get enough of.
Exactly.
How many hours of sleep do you usually get?
I try to get around 7 or 8 hours.
That's pretty good.
I feel much better when I sleep well.
Me too.
When I don't get enough sleep, everything becomes more difficult.
Such as?
Focusing becomes harder.
Definitely.
Learning becomes harder.
Absolutely.
Exercising becomes harder.
And being a nice person becomes harder.
That's very true.
I think everyone becomes a little less patient when they're tired.
That's probably true.
It's interesting how all healthy habits are connected.
What do you mean?
If you sleep well, you have more energy.
Right.
If you have more energy, you're more likely to exercise.
True.
If you exercise, you often sleep better.
Also true.
Everything works together.
That's a great observation.
What about water?
Water doesn't get enough attention.
Poor water.
Seriously, though.
Many people don't drink enough of it.
That's true.
Sometimes people feel tired, and the solution is surprisingly simple.
Drink more water?
Exactly.
It's funny how often we look for complicated solutions.
When simple habits can make a big difference.
That's a good life lesson.
Do you have any healthy habits that you've maintained for a long time?
Let me think.
Take your time.
Walking is probably the biggest one.
That's a good habit.
I enjoy it because it doesn't feel complicated.
Simplicity helps.
Definitely.
Sometimes people make healthy living seem very complicated.
But often the basics matter most.
Such as?
Move your body,
Good.
sleep well,
Important.
drink enough water,
Absolutely.
and try to be consistent.
That's a fantastic summary.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
I can tell.
One thing I've learned over the years is that healthy habits don't have to be perfect.
What do you mean?
Missing one workout isn't a disaster.
That's true.
Having one unhealthy meal isn't a disaster.
Also true.
The important thing is getting back on track,
That's excellent advice.
because progress is about what you do most of the time, not what you do once in a while.
I couldn't agree more.
And honestly, I think that lesson applies to almost everything in life.
Exercise.
Learning English,
Work.
personal goals,
Small actions, repeated consistently, create amazing results.
That's a great message to remember.
Before we finish today's conversation, let's give our listeners a small challenge.
I like challenges, as long as they're not too difficult.
Don't worry. This one is simple.
Good. I was getting a little nervous there.
No need to worry.
So, what's the challenge?
We'd like our listeners to think about their own exercise habits.
That's a great idea.
Ask yourself a few simple questions.
Such as,
Do you exercise regularly?
what's your favorite type of exercise?
Do you prefer walking, running, cycling, sports, or going to the gym? And if you don't exercise very often, what's the biggest reason?
Lack of time?
Lack of motivation?
Or maybe you simply haven't found an activity you enjoy yet.
That's actually very common.
It is. I think many people assume they dislike exercise.
When really, they just haven't found the right activity.
Exactly.
Some people love team sports.
Some people enjoy hiking,
Some people enjoy swimming.
and some people are perfectly happy going for a daily walk.
The important thing is finding something you can enjoy consistently.
That's when healthy habits become much easier to maintain.
And for our English learners, we have an extra challenge.
That's right.
Leave a comment in English.
Tell us about your exercise habits.
What type of exercise do you enjoy most?
How often do you exercise?
And what motivates you to stay active?
Even 1 or 2 sentences are excellent English practice.
Absolutely.
Every comment is another opportunity to improve your English.
And don't worry about making mistakes.
Mistakes are part of learning.
Nobody becomes fluent without making mistakes.
That's true.
In fact, mistakes often help us learn faster.
I completely agree.
Well, we've covered a lot today.
We certainly have.
We talked about different types of exercise.
We discussed gyms, home workouts, and walking.
We talked about motivation and consistency.
We explored the connection between exercise and mental health.
And we looked at healthy habits that can help us live better lives.
That's quite a lot for one conversation.
Haha, it really is.
But hopefully our listeners found it useful.
I hope so too.
And hopefully they're feeling a little more motivated to move their bodies today.
Even if it's just a short walk.
Small steps count.
Exactly.
That's true for exercise.
And it's true for learning English.
We always come back to English, don't we?
Haha, we certainly do.
It's kind of our thing.
All right, everyone. That's all for today's conversation.
We hope you enjoyed spending some time with us today and learned some useful English along the way.
That brings us to the end of today's episode of the Liza English Podcast.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new podcast.
We upload new English podcast episodes every day to help you improve your English speaking, listening, vocabulary, and confidence.